there, folks! rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we beat Medion and Xenos, and we almost died, and we got back to Aetheris, and it's all happy now. We're all good. Yay! Also, I have a new computer. I've had this computer for a while by the time this video's out. Probably a lot has changed by the time this video's out. But... yeah, so there's a couple things we need to do before we get into the 6.0 post-game. First things first, a hunt for the ages. Now, we couldn't actually get this quest until we went to Ultimate Pool, because apparently they couldn't do the same thing they did with Tempest and just make it question mark, question mark, question mark. It's good to see you, Arya. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the scholarly world has been in uproar since the former announced their plans for the mass exodus. I think we may well step foot on the very moon. We expected that once word got out, we might receive more requests for lunar samples than was previously considered acceptable. What we did not expect was a veritable deluge of absurdity unleashed upon us. We've designated the most mind-boggling request, senior bills. At this point, any assistance you can provide will be more than welcome. Jalakshai is in the midst of organizing the latest offerings. Perhaps speak with her to get a better idea of what to expect. So I think this was locked talk with It might have been until after Elpis, but I don't know. Anyway, I heard your conversation. These ears aren't just for show. As for what plagues me at the moment, well, here we are. Battles are there, both emblematic of our woes with senior bills and direct source of many. Balzadare is a highly esteemed scholar of mythological studies. He has a pet theory that the creatures described in myths can be traced to those that once existed in ancient times. Simply put, he requests symbols from ancient organisms. Organisms which I need not remind you no longer exist. The audacity. Are we meant to travel through time for him? And there you have it. Take a look at the guild ship hunt board, and if there's anything, and I mean anything at all, that you think you can handle, please do. You're our only hope. I think this one might have been locked by Elpis. Maybe. Anyway. Perfect specimens. To think that you, Arya, have traveled to the very edge of creation. Okay, this is the one locked by Ultimate Thor. There to confront Thalia knows what, yet you still seek the strangeness of our hunt bills. You truly are one of a kind. Some would call you brave, some reckless, but my guess is that you simply do what needs to be done. In any case, we certainly have a few hunts that call for cavalier heroics, and you're welcome to them. Frankly, I can't believe I didn't think to offer them to you sooner. You'll recognize the term elite marks, I'm sure. As ever, ours tend toward the bazaar, but don't take my word for it. Ash Jalakshai. Quite a pattern, eh? One would almost think Northoda prefers the loop. All of it explains to me. A conversation for another time, perhaps? You want to know more about the elite marks, yes? You are the gleaner extraordinaire who made the way to the very summit of the heavens, are you not? My word! All of our most tiresome, that is to say, look at how many of our esteemed planets have gathered here at once. Yes, and what of it, concerning the importance of my work and the snail's pace at which you are fulfilling my request, it should come as no surprise that I have come to personally insist that they are handled with the utmost urgency. Now, in order to completely validate my theories and protect them from any further impugnations, I have need of your talents. I require more samples to prove that the moon, yes, indeed, the stars beyond, are teeming with life. Just wait a moment. My research is comparative mythology is on the verge of changing our understanding of life as we know it. If indeed its samples of ancient organisms have never been of greater necessity. Nonsense. Surely requests made by various departments of the studio come first. Our pupils are the lifeblood and future of Charlian, and we must needs provide them with hands-on instruction and classification of specimens, both Abner and Garlemald. Pardon me, but we researchers are also in great need of your services. We have an amount of requests related to Labyrinthos' spiritual specimens in the queue. Labyrinthos? Surely you jest. We have a talented individual here capable of exploring environments unlike any known to man, and you would have her go to Labyrinthos? I will not stand for it, not when myriad discoveries await in the field of xenobiology. And Kate allows you to bind your putting Narya in. She will decide for herself what to prioritize. Thank you very much. Rest assured that each and every one of your requests have been accounted for. Now off you go. Shoo shoo. I do apologize for my colleague's behavior. Should you be interested in learning more about the request, pray find us in the Aetheryte Plaza. Heavens, I'm sure they mean well, after a fashion. I consider it a personal favor if they learn to be a bit less demanding, or perhaps more than a bit. Any road, they will doubtless find it in themselves to behave, but it means they'll get their precious samples. If you're keen to learn more about their elite marks, don't hesitate to make use of them. For our part, we're counting you, so best of luck out there, are you? Guild ship hunts now accessible. You are now permitted to take those of the elite guild ship marks from the hunt guild ship hunt board. I just said hunt so many times. Alright, so yeah, that means we now have our B rank hunts and everything. Let's just grab the full brush list here. Yeah, you can see Senior, Garlemald, Thavner, Mari Lamentorum, Elpis, Ultima Ghoul, and we got Warmonger. Alright, next off on our quick little tour, I guess, of Charlotte here. Come on, visit the Minstrel. So one of the things that we're gonna get here is actually a 6.1 extreme. I don't feel like singling it out. I should stand before me, the very savior, the savior of the very star, and the inimitable ender of the end. My deeds are sung so far and wide. Sung far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Charlie, and I, too, am here on a quest of sorts, the quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though the repository of knowledge may be, I find there is only so much inspiration that can derive from intelligence. Words tomes alone fail to inspire. Living words may yet spark the imagination. So I beg you, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic, I would not know what is. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and knowledge I attain here, I believe I shall be able to weave the most marvelous of verses. Should be willing, pray let me know. I shall continue my research here in the meantime. Greetings, friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel's all ears. So let's speak of Zodiac. Oh my gosh, the loading's so fast. I don't have time to try and fix my chair, which is like, no, I'm seeing like 3 blankets and a thing. Oh, what manner of thrilling adventure might this be? Oh, now I'm uneven. Perfect. Not only that, but I'm like, it's way too hot. Excuse me. Good gods, a battle of the moon with Zodiac, eldest and mightiest of primals. I pride myself in the imagination, but your feats transcend all my mind could possibly conceive. Against all odds, he struck down the puissant being, yet triumph quickly turned to tragedy, for Zodiac's fall proved to be a trigger of for the final days. Yes, the words well up within me. Pray lend them an ear. Born of ancient men, the divinity was freed, their hopes unrequited. They knew no reprieve. Born of mortal man, a champion did arise, ascending to the heavens, ruination to defy. That the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star, the strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration. Even it saddens me to think that one of their own would seek to lay it all the way, so deep was his despair. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better than the whole truth remain with you, and you alone. Let suffice for me to honor a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, that their lives and sacrifice may ever be remembered. Minstrel's Ballad, Zodiac's Fall is now accessible. I have never touched this. I've probably not touched it for a while. Alright, let's talk about Heidelin. This promises to be the most rousing adventure. Scary stuff. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less a being than the will of the star, Heidelin herself. Staggers the mind to imagine such an encounter, to say not of the thousands of years that Bana had resolved to wait. Yes, I dare say I have a song. You will listen to it now, of course. Though eons apart, two kindred souls met apart, they would walk a life to protect. Eons thence, their paths would converge as goddess immortal to silence the dirge. For time beyond counting, Heidelin waited for you in patience and faith. When at last you were reunited, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew she could not hold back, and did not. Hers was an unenviable burden, and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardships she has had to endure. But it comforts me to know that her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes passed on to you. This tale is an epic among epics, and full honor to mine to have been given the chance to weave a song for it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Minstrel's Ballad, Heidelin's Call is now accessible. And let's talk about Endsinger. So this is the 6.1 extreme, but I'm just doing it now. Battle at the edge of existence, you say, against a fearsome being known as the Endsinger. It goes without saying that I should like to hear about this. Pray recount to me the tale of your mission from beginning to end. We might be here a while. I'm just saying. Good gods, I had known about the chaos of the final days, but never could have imagined the events which brought them about. I do wonder, though, where might this ultimate fool be located? Lest you must understand, I speak not of its physical location. If we wish to know that, I dare say we could have the coordinates from the labyrinths. Nay, my friend, what I speak of, rather, is its essence. According to your description, to the space where emotions dictate reality, it seems to me that, in such a place, it would be nigh impossible to draw a line between what is real and what is felt. In nature, there is a phenomenon wherein the structure of a massive object may resemble that of something diminutive. Might it not be possible, then, that the structure of the sea of stars resembles that of the heart and mind, the complex mechanisms that govern our feelings? On the assumption that it is so, I am left to wonder, what was the true nature of the Endsinger? What was it exactly that you defied at the edge of existence? These are just the wild ramblings of a minstrel. Pray do not lose sleep over it. Still, I must say that the idea of an entity that hoards despair has quite roused my imagination. For instance, had the Endsinger succeeded in gathering but a few more stars worth of despair, nay, perhaps even that of a few more souls, might the outcome have been different. Yes, I believe I shall explore such an eventuality in song. The lights of hope kindled by your comrades is brilliant. Alas, so dark is the despair you face, not even that light can pierce it. An inexorable verse of oblivion, performed the farthest reaches of existence. I shall name it the End Singer's Aria. Me? Me? Minstrel's Ballad and Singer's Aria is now accessible. Yeah. Anyway, two things to pick up here, but first, two things, we have the dungeons to get. They are both started in Charlian. I'm gonna ignore the one that's down there. I'm gonna go to the one that's up here. They're both started by Lopritz. And on the panic-stricken Loprit, cutting the cheese. Arya, oh thank goodness you're here! It's absolutely terrible, awful, and the emergency of cataclysmic proportions! What is it? I don't know, actually, they didn't say, but doesn't it sound simply dreadful? What I do know is Building Way has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry over to Kedona Knolls with all haste. Well, what are you standing here for? I'll wait with you! Okay. Let's go to Mario Lemon's forum. Which part are we going to? Over there. Okay, so we're going to Best Ways Bureaus. Got it! Oh, right. I forget that my loading is... I'm still used to the old computer, okay? Oh wait, we need to finish this map. It's literally down here. Okay. Distraction! Squirrel! Must finish map. Wait. No! I'm missing something up there. Worth a shot. You're here! Not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate. Positively perfect, except, of course, for the ever so small oversight being 3 times larger than necessary. At least, that's what I believe. Before speaking with Oriange, I learned a lot from him about what you should and shouldn't make of the domiciles, and so I began making changes. Small first, but then soup became much bigger, more drastic. At the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction workers, the big cheese! Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of hole-filled cheese. Delectable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way, and no other person, to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the big cheese? Thank you! Head down to Smileton. I'll see that you're let in. Smileton is now accessible. Alright, let's do this thing. Hopefully, do this thing. Oh yeah, sure, I just got over here. Blake, this is wrong with these doors! Hit the button. So yeah, we're gonna be going through doors and around doors, and Lawfrit has nothing to say, and I'm getting left behind because I'm screwing around. Okay, not left behind too badly, I guess. Okay, it's been a little bit since I played Monk, so just a warning that this will be interesting. Very interesting. I mean, this is fine. What are you worried about? I've been playing a lot of Mockiness lately, okay? Slash taking a bit of a break. Finally a break? I think. I hope. You lost in circles again, you fat idiot. Oh yeah? Well, your mouth smells like cops. Why would you say that? This is a fun dungeon, okay? And the tens are almost the... thing with stuff. Oh, neat. It's cracking. So in terms of, yeah, Level 9 Mock is really similar. We've already played it some, but you know. This bard was not staying still. I mean, it's fine. It's like, I'm just seeing this bard running everywhere. Face! That horrible face! Yeah, part of my movement. Run down to the kitchen! Seriously, out of control! Oh good, we're gonna have one of those scholars. Good to know. Alright, so he's gonna tether to the sides, and I am fat fingering everywhere, because also I'm getting used to a new keyboard still, so you know. Yes, we're gonna get a debuff, and we need to be hit by the opposite. So because we got blue, we want to be hit by red. You can also tell by the shade that's the color blindness friendly part, I guess. And yeah, you just kind of gotta pay attention to where you are. Tempo. First flare. Alright. Upside down. So when it's upside down, he's gonna flip the faces around. And we need to watch for what's... So remember, we are on red, so we want to be hit by blue, but this time there's a knockback involved. Get off my line! I probably should have just gone up there, but you know what? Won't hang out with these guys, apparently. My fat finger and getting used to a new keyboard. Alright, so we want to get hit by red again. This again, and that's basically base. Yeah, it's not too bad. We've seen pretty much all the mechanics, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'll read that. No one else is rolling anyway, so. What was that loading? Ah, it's flipping everywhere. Please, let this way lead out. don't actually get something bad that, like, stops my recording or some nonsense. Buttons, how do they work? Okay, cool. They're running ahead. Must catch up. I missed the line. No! The Loperet, he was silent. What a shame. You know, one of these Daphneas, it's gonna eat one of the things. It basically always does that. Anyway. Let's get out of the bad. Or destroy the world plan. I mean, what plan? I didn't say anything. Stream, get out of the bad. Assume to destroy the world plan. By the world, I mean the enemies, right? Yeah. Alright. This boss! I suck at this boss! Happy news. Rini's bad at the boss. Yep. We have one of those scholars. It's gonna decide they're gonna pull. Alright, so circular saw. That's just general AoE. And he's gonna leap forward. Not down where the scholar is. Alright, scan complete. Prepare for replicant synthesis. So now they are going to do the exact same thing that he did, but in the direction that they're facing. Get out of the bad. So now the little bunny bots are going to move. And he's going to resummon them, but it's still going to do the same thing as the first time, so they'll leap forward. You see that preparing leap forward there. So we just want to be not in the bad, or not where they're about to go. And honestly, that's really the gimmick of this fight. See, we needed to dodge when you could just kill. Next fight, I'm really bad at. Okay, I'm trying to like move stuff so I'm not dealing with. Things are looking real sketchy down here. Wow, I'm doing great hitting all the right buttons right now. So, do you done it properly? Dynamite do the boom, but they don't die from it, I believe. limit break. That is our answer. For the scholar. Yeah, the scholar is like inching forward like he wants to pull this boss. Like, chill, dude. We have a new person. Just waiting for it. Waiting for it. Not doing it. He's not doing it. Bad as boss. So I'm gonna just be following others and hoping it's good enough. So something with how long, how stretched out their little things are. Piercing missiles, Buster. With its vermin, which how far the missile goes and the bomb goes, and yeah, I'm really bad at this fight. Okay. Also gonna lay mines that you do not want to step on. Which means if you get the short side inside the mine, you have to go to the far side, which sucks for melee. Oh, there was another mine back there. Forgot place 2. Hey, don't bitch that pop big cheese, okay? So he's also going to do like left and right disassemble, and that's going to do a half a reason thing, so you need to also avoid that. Like I said, I'm just following people for this fight. I kind of vaguely know it. I'm really bad at the fight. Oh, shoot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think there's a left and right disassemble here? No, it does a stack. Okay. Like... There's gonna be another mechanic right now here. Okay, now he's gonna mix in the left and right disassemble. Right? Oh, but the tank can also just eat one of the mines! Break. And that was Smileton! I like the music in Smileton. It's cool. Oh god, I'm halfway across the map from the quest! Oh no! Look, so I was looking for a monster for Hans, okay? You're back! What happened to the big cheese? It's gone? I guess it's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese is its architect. It was designed to learn what is that makes people happy and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. I've been unduly fickle, and every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overload the big cheese, and the lost sight of what true happiness is. All I want was to make the people of Aetherius happy and look upon their smiling faces. You consider visiting residential areas of Aetherius for inspection. No, there's an idea. I mean, sure, Oriange has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the, bigger cheese. Yeah, the cheese, the bigger cheese, much cheese, so much cheese. It's a face. It's a face. It's a vista, actually. Nidonia Knolls. This lifelike face of enormous scale appears to peek out from the surface of Mare Lamentorum. Obviously no natural formation. It is nevertheless unknown who carved this piece, or indeed whose features it is meant to resemble. One thing is certain, the model would not find the depiction particularly flattering. Anyway, let's head on back to Charlian and grab the other quest. Here we have Jammingway, where no Loperit has gone before. Ah, you are Arya, yes. Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. You see, there's a more pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Jammingway. I have the honor of serving as communication officer aboard the Ragnarok. So anyhow, to the matter I spoke of, it began the other day when my curiosity got the better of me, and I started to send a reconnaissance probe to Ultima Thule to investigate the environment. Much my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with the most urgent and dire distress signal. Distress signal from Ultima Thule? Now, even after you and yours companions mercifully put an end to the threat of the final days? Surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further, but there's no telling what dangers might await. And I'm a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me in Thomazane, so we may boldly go where you have gone before. Alright, let's go to Thomazane. Down. I'm taking this method, okay? And just because I don't want to get off my mount. I mean, yeah. Meow. Arya, I knew you'd come. Clearly we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that fortunately will not require the massive quantities of ether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hells if I know! Whether it's parting gift from Mother, or perhaps the manifestation of Medion's true desire, this vessel is strongly connected to Ultimate Thule. So strong, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. Is this making more sense to you now? No, matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let's be off. The loading is a lie. It's actually a cutscene. See, the Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did, and does, back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other. However, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well, and so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. I would see distress signals coming from base Omicron, not far from here. Let's hope my automated friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. How far is the fly? I mean, far enough that we're gonna finish the map. There's a hunt spawn point back here, by the way. Somewhere back here. Oh, we missed part of the map. What's that? Just used to listen to Close in the Distance more. I don't know what you're talking about. No! Why? Got a little distracted looking at some scenery stuff. Ah, Arya, this is my precious reconnaissance on the maiden, and yet it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of stalkers, what in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my also-valuable automaton? Completing logic circuits in 7000 categorically denies that the accusations of this hirsute organism an advanced life form such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you... Wait, what's this warning you speak of? Issuing simplification to explain in imprecise terms that your crude mind might comprehend. Sometime after your organic life form known as Arya here came in contact with M017, the Omicron's noticed an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy here from the remnants of a lost world. That's not a reaction to Arya and her companions defeating the Endsinger. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage, as fortunately it has within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command: live. That seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? This message reached the sensors of Stigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Shot back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that will launch a full-scale assault on your eminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Stigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with a command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change his mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life form's proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural core and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memory of war. We must reverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. Also, I'm still on the red mage. What do you say, Arya? It can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Right! Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol, all participants in the mission please accompany this unit to the access point at once. So, change jobs back. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Stigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Are you saying you've never actually done this before? You really have to be going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The Flea Rhythm Lifeform's evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with a dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. I should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. The Stigma Dreamscape is now accessible. Alright, Stigma Dreamscape. And here we are again. Alright. So about the music in these dungeons. Where's my button? I'm like, where's my button to do the thing? What the heck? Oh wait. Ah! There's so much stuff being said! Projection, simulation, memory, confirm you're not listening to the final war between our kind. But Alphatron's star resources depleted beyond hope of sustainability. We were on the brink of destruction. We will go stronger through conquest. There is no future without our star. I'm gonna actually try and play the game. Those who claim the resources of other stars clash with those who believe Avatron might yet be saved. We cannot fight forever. You must see reason. Regenerate reinforcements? Those are not with us. They are against us. This time, Stigma 4, then known as Alpha 4, was positioned in the weapons manufacturing facility ahead. Unidentified presence detected. Limit on unidentified forms. Victory begets progress. Okay. As part of the functioning favoring subjugation of other stars, create units for the upcoming invasion. I'm probably like playing like garbage and trying to read at the same time. I forgot there was a little story in here. Alert! Your presence has been detected. Sentinel units approaching current coordinates. Now approaching command center, accessing administrative memory to disable security system. You may also be busy listening to the music. Okay. Did you hear escape again? It's back. Stigma 4 detected. Eliminate the unit guardian and destroy its core. It's Proto Omega. No, the music! It's a twinning moment right here, okay? So, the markers in this are a little better than Omega's. Apparently, when they upgraded Omega, they made its markers be terrible. Right, forward interceptors. I don't remember much of this. Oh yeah, forward. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so we do get 3 of those and you get a stack, but the stack has a knockback effect on it. And yeah, this is totally not me going on the my pants right now. I'm trying to remember how to do this. And you get these tethered missiles. You need to kind of just like outrun them, not let them catch up. And then they leave that. And then we get another stack knockback. That's going to be the electric slide of this actually. Okay, the name was before. Mustard Bomb is of course Tank Buster. Because remember, it's Omega, just without escape! Side cannons. Let's again avoid that. Well, I think we've mainly seen everything Omega does. Proto Omega does, sorry. My bad. Alright, guided missiles are a pain if you're melee, by the way. What was I just saying about they're a pain if you're melee? Okay, cool. I didn't have to deal with it. And the song restarts. Singapore's initiative base of action, establishing connection with next memory region. Verduna! Someone, the killer just said it sounds like a Smash Mouth song. This memory region reflects our people's subjugation within our star, the subjugation of Gordona. Our objective was to obtain the rich mineral resources of the Gordonite asteroid belt by any means necessary. Failure is not a central pathway commencing annihilation. Weapon systems online, all functions halted. I'm doing buttons again, okay? No, get back here. Nothing called our forward march. More Gordonite arms? Yeah, that's me, alright. boasted considerable advanced technologies, but their machines proved inferior to the invading force. Like faster than I do bunch of locations. And again, everyone else was on the other one. Square Data Stream, neural pathway, connected. Noble and responsive Guardian 03 to Adblock. Pursue me! Turn them to scrap! I don't make good scrap, though. Being honest with you, I really don't make good scrap, so please don't. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff! Oh my gosh, there's still so much stuff going on now. Okay, slain. Cool. No, I'm not the only one rolling this time. Landing in before is produced in Gordona with materials that became our standard operating procedure. Sorry, it scrolled off my screen. Alright, so this is going to be very similar to, the first boss of Castrum Abanya, except where it ends up, it's going to do most of the arena attack, like that. So you kind of want to make sure you follow it and where it ends up, so you're not caught in that. It's on a Claire, general AoE. My butt's also getting really sore sitting here, so. Sit too long, I think. Me? Sit too long? Never. Okay, so this time he is gonna do time things. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't want to stack them obviously because then it's bad. But yeah. Almost messed up my blitz. No. Okay, so it's been that. It's been the same thing. I can do this. Just gonna go like so. And easily avoid it. And we've pretty much seen everything our Lambda does. No, my blitz! No, my blitz! Stigma 4 has retreated into the next memory region. This unit requests you pursue with all haste. My blitz! Sad days. As this unit projected, this memory is our conflict on the Dragon Star. Sorry for loud noises. The Dragon's assault has created a breach in the barrier. Infiltrate the facility. Incoming Volter events! Yeah, as expected, we are going to see dragons. The The dragons were our strongest enemy. It was through their capture and study that Stigma 4 learned the principles of adaptive evolution. Sage, the enemy's not dead. I'm missing lines. Oh no. Okay. I almost put Aggron with the wagon. We got a Mega Frame this time. These principles were used in science as a Mega model. First deployed in an unfinished state. You can see his shell there. I had to rescue that because he almost messed it up. The Mega Frame isn't too bad. Honestly, Proto Omega's more annoying than Omega Frame. Access Sigma core is perceived cell confirmed. Destroy this core to overwrite its expectation of victory. Let's see if I can fix my chair again. Oh my gosh. Even worse. Gosh dang it, I'm really bad at this. Intruder detected. Analyzing potential for knowledge acquisition. I'm going to actually start this off with a limit break. So it's going to start with an AI takeover. We are going to have to face off against the Omega Frame again! This time it's a whole lot weaker, thankfully. It does make it really annoying to fight as melee, though. Yeah. So another AI takeover, and this time it's going to do Dragon Thing and Fire Breath. D to the sides. So you don't get destroyed by breath. It's bad, it hurts. AI takeover. Thankfully, this is me. And it's the pit. The Fist. Analyzing combat data. Fascinating. Deploying new rocket propelled armaments. Ability speed. Expected values. Initially transform sequence. Okay. This is where I don't quite remember. I'm in. What to do? Okay, this is similar to storage from Malik as well in terms of the markers. Oh guys, I think I just shot my voice with that. It's fine. This is fine. I don't need a voice right. Alright, so Mind Hack. It's gonna do a facing. I'm gonna be right facing, which means I need to right face out of the bad. Out. Right face out of the bad enough. It's fine. It didn't die. Multi-AI takeover. So rockets way, if you don't take this out, it does self-destruct. Yeah, we want to hit 2, so whatever. Again, right face. Obviously, yes, if you go into the edges, it's bad, so don't do that. That is Stigma Dreamscape. And we're off to do a mind hack with the, having to go in, so that was interesting for me because I got right again. Oh, well, everyone left again. Also, these do supposedly drop minions. I have never seen it. I already have it. Rip. Hello. I always forget to load in like half a second, not like 5 minutes anymore. Just trying to get comfortable. Operation status. Success. Sigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. N7000 submits new orders to Sigma 4. Sigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units, initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.999992463% probability of resulting in utter annihilation. N7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound, reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeball! Oh, my dearest N7000, I apologize for all those times I called you a sackbolt. Why, you're the most impressive military information operations unit I've ever met! This unit expresses its gratitude to the hero, Arya, in a soft-looking organic life form. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions, preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Translate does not sound like living to me. Come on, Arya, say something and set this bolt head straight, will you? To shut down would be inconsistent with the orders Sir gave you. I'm sounding robotic now. She's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have to wage a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. But what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Sigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations that you might simulate for the edification of those who live now? Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when that task is complete, without an ongoing mission, sooner or later, this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe. Back in old Australia, there's a fun establishment called The Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Arya delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for the other civilizations meeting unfound? This unit finds the furry lifeform suggestion difficult to process. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest, is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. Precisely. See, I knew I was on something here. Speaking of here, are you to know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? There's an infrastructure that might be suited for in the necropolis? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Alright, let's find Jemmingway. I think is, yeah, up here. Well, would you look at that? A spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey gray dust. Best of all is the view of that massive dead star the medium was lurking in for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love it! Think about it. It's poetic. The very place where hope was nearly extinguished forevermore. Now a beacon of it. This unit has still not fully processed the concept of a cafe, but will simulate elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. It'll be just fine in 7,000. You focus on what you do best and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know I learned a thing or two about preparing and serving of victuals and beverages in my time at the Last Stand. Let's imagine that I've come up with the perfect name for our new establishment, The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? This unit is unable to process the statement. Must defer to the furry lifeform's judgment. I'll take that as a yes! Now we had best get to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're really open for business. You're more than welcome anytime though, Arya. Oh, and please tell the other operatives I'm not dead. And that wraps up the 6.1 dungeons, leaving us with just the race due. So that's fun. Can I have like fun mount, maybe something? I'm in minions, not mounts. I'm Sophie mounts. That's better. No, that's fine. Anyway, yeah. So I guess next time we will make our way in towards the raid series, the 8-man raid series of Endwalker. It's a ride to be sure. So just so you know, I'm really bad at some of the tiers of it. It's gonna be very interesting. I have not had the same practice I've had with the previous expansions. Anyways. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. I'm so happy I can record 1080 now. It's so nice. I like my new computer. Won't be as new when this goes up, but still. I'm getting off track. Let's roll. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support really helps with keeping content like this and more. You can find links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!